Good morning. Welcome to Abrasive and Proud of It Live. I'm Mike Z.
I'm Chris.
And I'm still overweight. Today we're going to talk about everything that is made in the USA that we carry.
Yep, and we have quite a bit, and then doesn't even cover it all. But we thought, in honor of Memorial Day, what better way to do than promote the things that we carry that are made in the U.S. of A.
So let's get started.
So as you can see, we have a lot of stuff on this table, and this is not made in the USA, so I'll get it off the table.
It wasn't on the table, so you're fine.
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind. So we've got a lot of stuff here that we've got from different drilling products, grinding products, sharp knives, sprays, clamps, blades. I mean, man, I think this is a pretty good array of product just made in the USA.
We even have flocking. No flocking jokes, though. Yep. So we want to talk about a few of the items that are actually made here in the U.S. that support United States workers and their businesses as well. So first, let's talk about the flocking. Very popular, and it actually has come back in popularity a lot. I think blue, because I just thought it was a really nice color altogether. But there's reds, there's blacks, there's greens, there's yellows. But they have the urethane coating to go with it, and we also have the flocking applicator, so you can flock a drawer very quickly. But all of this is made in the U.S.
Yeah, there's too many jokes. I'm just going to leave it all alone.
Yep.
And of course, this is handy if you're doing any kind of jewelry boxes or parts where you want a really soft, sort of velvety liner on the inside. If you've never heard of flocking, well, that's what that's for.
Yep. So let's see. I know. Let's go right into blades. These are our cling spore blades. These are bandsaw blades that we have made here in the United States for us. And so these are a high carbon blade. Stay sharp for a long time. And we also carry the Timberwolf brand, which is also made in the U.S. But we just wanted to let you know that we do have these cling spore bandsaw blades.
Yep. So no matter what size you got, we probably got a blade to fit your bandsaw. Just give us a shout. Not only that, but we have metal blades. So if you're in the metal industry and happening to be listening to our woodworking live event, then we can cover you on your metal blades too. Give us a shout.
Absolutely. What's next? You go.
Well, I don't know. You're right there. Let's split it up with the MJ Splitter from Microjig. If you've got a need for a zero clearance insert, but then you hate the fact that you don't have any protection for anti-kickback, this takes care of that. Yep. They have a full kerf and a thin kerf option.
Absolutely. So what these tabs are down here is that you drill the holes into your phenolic plate, into the wooden plate, in the throat plate of the table saw. You insert these just slightly offset, and it becomes a riving knife or a splitter for your table saw. It's like a retrofit. Let's put it that way.
Yep. Very handy, very safe. So if you got an old saw, maybe you threw yours away years ago, but realized that was a dumb move and you want that protection, these things are very, very handy. I encourage you to put them on your saw. Even if you don't need one, get them because you need one.
Yeah. And the other thing too is that these are steel inside with the coating on it. So therefore they're very rigid, very durable, long lasting.
Yep. And I guess right beside it, if you're doing a lot of these nice counterbore and pre-drill bits.
Yep, these are the Snappy Bits. These are made in the U.S. One of the best bits out there for the countersunk. And the replacement bits for them, I think, are like $3-5 or something for two. So they're inexpensive to me, but they're very good quality. So we have Snappy Bits, which are made in the U.S. Ooh, these are becoming my new favorite Brad Point bits. These are the Montana brand.
Where are they made?
They're made out of Montana.
Okay.
Absolutely. And take a look at this. I had to show this photo because this is their headquarters in Montana. Can you imagine driving there every day? Woo. It's not Hickory, I can tell you that.
I'd live there.
So we carry the black oxide, which we'll do, I think it's 1/8" steel, and then of course wood and everything. But the hole that it drills out is very quick, very clean, and the bits are very long lasting. I'm extremely happy with them. The other thing is that down here at the bottom, it might be hard to see, they're actually have flat spots on there, so they hold better in the drill. That's one thing that always drove me nuts about if you buy a cheaper bit is usually it's just a straight shank, it's round, and they'll slip in the drill bit if you're having to do something or they're getting dull. These will definitely help keep them nice and square.
Well, and I guess moving up the table here, we've got this product here from FlexCut, the carving jack. If you want the Mac Daddy of all pocket knives, that will certainly do it. If you want to take your carving on the go, this has a number of different blade angles and different profiles, gouge, knife, I think a skew. So take your carving on the go with the carving jack. There's a number of those available, different styles, different formats. So check it out.
Yep. And with Father's Day coming around the corner, maybe you're not quite sure what to get Father. And so therefore, pocket jack might not be a bad choice. It gives him something to do whittling wise. If he's sitting in his recliner and wants to not have peanut shells, he could have wood chippings all over it.
Or maybe you missed Mother's Day and you need to make up for it. Mom would like one of those in your kitchen.
Yeah, every mom needs a good shank.
Yeah.
So what about a shaping disc from Kutzall? Kutzall is a brand that makes carbide cutting tools for power carving. This one here is the medium. It's very popular. It's nice. All of their carbide cutting discs have different colors, so it's easy to distinguish which one is which.
Yeah, and they're very aggressive. So if you have to do a lot of heavy shaping, let's say you're shaping out a chair, seat, or something like that, that will make it a lot faster than trying to do it by hand. So throw that on an angle grinder and go to town, man. Have fun.
Now, what happens if you have smaller contours that you're power sanding, or any kind of leather work or anything along those lines? They also make carbide burrs. This is one of the larger ones I can find, but they also have very small ones too. So the Kutzall brand, made in America, great for power carving.
So if it cuts hardwood, softwood, I guess it cuts it all with Kutzall.
Dum-dums.
Yeah, there you go. So I guess we may as well, since we've already talked about flocking, let's talk about these lubricants. We mentioned Lamalube 3 the other day when we were talking about our web specials, but it's got two little brothers and sisters here too, the Lamalube 1 and the Lamalube 2. So no matter what you're trying to do, if you've got tooling that you want to coat to reduce friction and keep them lubricated, go Lamalube 1. If you've got plastic parts or plastic components that you're working with, hey, Lamalube 2. Again, no fish eyes on any of them. And then, of course, you got Lamalube 3 for all of your non-friction needs on metal parts.
I really enjoy the fact that they're red, white, and blue.
Oh, wait, where's the flag? Sorry.
Flag!
Yeah, it's waving now. All right. So those are great for your shops and workshop essentials on a lot of these things.
I'll take care of that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no problem.
Then we have glue. Now, you're all familiar with this brand, the Titebond brand. Well, we carry a full line of the Titebond glue products, which they're very good. They're well known.
Been around a long time.
Yep, they got a long life in the industry, so they know their adhesives. But we also carry the Klingbond brand. The Klingbond brand is obviously a clean spore woodworking shop product.
Made here locally in North Carolina. Well, actually, in Hickory.
Yep.
It's formulated to be similar to Titebond 2.
Yep. So if you're looking for a good, solid yellow glue that's strong, I've actually been using this for years and absolutely love it. I've had no problems. None of my parts have fallen apart that I know of.
That we're not notified of,
Yeah.
But no, it has a really good strong bond, really good shear strength. So it's very good glue.
Yeah, I'm a fan of both. They both have their place, but USA all the way. I guess we might as well just continue the pattern here.
That's just a prop, by the way. It's made in Canada.
Oh, okay.
Just FYI.
Well, that's actually my role here too. I'm just a prop. You're the star. So we continue on with the Kutzall discs. King Arthur Tools puts out a fantastic product. One of them is similar to the Kutzall, the Holy Galahad. If you've never heard of the King Arthur brand, they have a lot of really cool tools. And if you're into history, they name it after old
King Arthur.
Yeah, old King Arthur stuff. So nice products.
And this one here, the Kutzall one was flatter. This one here is a deeper dish. So you can get into some deep contours with this one.
And Holy Galahad, Batman. If you notice those holes in there, that allows, you know what, let's just take it out of the package. Let's just give it some love.
Yeah.
Can't see the holes in a plastic packaging. So if you look, you see these holes in there. The holes, what that does is it creates and generates more airflow. So as you're grinding, it helps keep the disc cool, helps keep your material cool, and it also allows for that airflow to get the waste material away from the cutter. Very nice addition to that particular cutter. Let's say you're trying to be a lot more aggressive. Well, they have a chain version. Both of these fit right onto a right angle grinder. And this chain is just like a chainsaw will just mill through some weight.
Show that some love and take that out too.
You know what? Let's just show it some love and take it out, Mike. Good idea. I'll try not to cut myself. I do every time I open a package and touch something sharp. So as you can see, it's got the chainsaw style teeth, and there's 2 layers there. So they're alternating, and that really helps when you're generating a deep cut. So if you have to remove a lot of material and you want it to come out really clean, this bad boy is your answer.
Yep. For use on angle grinder, 4.5 inch.
Yep. I'm going to put that back in the pack before I hurt myself, which I tend to do. So moving down the line, we have some clamps. So yeah, I know wooden clamps, they're kind of old fashioned. Maybe they're out of style, but you know what? They work. I mean, if you're trying to clamp something here, this particular one here has cork padding on it. So if you line that up close, you adjust this cam, if I can hold the part, you adjust this cam down, and if you'll notice, this opens up and locks on very tight. So cam clamps are just amazing. I've got a shop full of homemade different cam clamp type products that I use on the CNC and other areas in the shop, but great little wooden clamps from Dubuque Clamp Company. This is your old fashioned wooden jaw clamps. They work really well, put a lot of pressure, and they're parallel way on out. So wooden clamps, I believe these are maple, and Dubuque is again made in the USA.
They have a really nice facility in Iowa.
Would that be Dubuque, Iowa?
It's something like that. It's
Oh, nice.
Here, yeah.
Very cool. Kind of like the Montana bits. I mean, let's just keep it real.
That's right.
Now, this is probably one of the cooler new products we have. And most people think, oh man, aluminum clamps. Why would I want that? Well, I see a lot of you people wrapping your clamps in packing tape and putting Vaseline all over your parts and stuff to keep glue from sticking. Well, glue doesn't stick to aluminum for one. And the way they've designed this, it's extremely strong. So if you have a lot of pressure here, it's not going to flex very much at all, if any. It's got really deep teeth on the notches, so you can hear this thing. I mean, it catches. So they built a really good clamp. It's hollowed out on the back, so you get that nice structural I-beam style strength. You have a lot of movement here on your headpiece.
A lot of clearance. I wouldn't say movement, but you get a lot of clearance there.
What? Adjustment.
Yeah,
that's the proper word.
Hey, adjustment's a good word.
We'll compromise.
Okay.
So really good clamp put out by Dubuque as well.
You can find other clamps very similar to this in some certain box stores. I would highly suggest that you go and just take a look at how this part works, because on those, that's what I found the issue to be, is that these deep notches make a world of difference for those. Yeah, and there's nothing worse than already having your glue on your part and you're starting to tighten down on the clamp, and all of a sudden the notch gives way because it's got a crappy spring or a cheap. You know what you do is you wrap packing tape around the clamp body. That way the clamp won't move. Oh, kind of see that. Yeah. I would go vice grip, but hey, whatever works. Whatever works, but you don't have to have a clamp to make the clamp work. That's the point. Yeah. All right. Well, I was just going to stack it on top of it. Hey, we may as well make a pile. Now, these, I guess, technically are made in America, but really they're grown in America. These are Cypress knees. Gosh, Mike, what kind of stuff can you do with Cypress knees? You can carve all kinds of stuff with them. Wood spirits is probably the most popular, where you carve a wood spirit face, kind of like trying to think here, Dumbledore. It's a good face for it. And then, of course, they have a cane and everything else. And they're a very nice decorative piece to stick on a mantle or give to somebody as a gift. The interesting story about this is that the company had been around, I want to say it was 50 years, and the mom and pop decided to retire in the last recession, 2008. Well, the kids brought it back. And so they're still harvested out of the same family farm, which I think is great. Really cool. And obviously Cypress is a swamp wood, but down in Louisiana. And I'll tell you what, it's really cool product. I personally can't carve worth anything, but I've seen some of these guys with some serious talent put out some really cool stuff. And they all say, oh, well, I see a this or I see a that in there. Yeah, all I see is a stick with naughty looking stuff on it. But hey. Yeah, I have to agree with that. There's some carvers that'll walk up and see this particular spot right here and just be like, oh, that's going to make a wonderful, and you're okay. Yeah, I don't see it either, but they knock it out. Yeah, see, I see a turtle with a giant long tail. That's a sad looking turtle, but I
It
see
is.
it now.
Well, he got run over by a car because he was crossing too slow.
Oh, so it's a brokeback turtle.
Sure. All right. So again, we here at Clean Explorers Woodworking Shop, we love to honor companies that are made in America. We try our best to bring in quality products, and so this being the Friday before Memorial Day, we just wanted to honor these folks and try to just sponsor them a little bit and show them some love for keeping their products in the U.S.
Absolutely, and we thank them all for staying in business, keeping going with what they could do during this time, and we want to just at least showcase some of them. And there's many more. We just didn't have a big enough table.
Yeah, so I encourage you. Here's a challenge. Here's like a Where's Waldo.
Okay.
So when you buy some of our products that are made in the U.S. that we didn't cover in this video, tag us and let us know, hey, I got this and you didn't talk about it.
There you go. That'll work. So
Yeah.
if there's something made in the U.S. that we sell and you have it, tag us.
Yeah, let us know.
And for one extra benefit, since we're going to do a live free shipping 20, if you purchase anything $35 or more on our website at our woodworkingshop.com, call us on the phone 800-228-0000, or stop by one of our stores that won't be open Sunday or Monday this weekend. So you better get there tomorrow. We're going to do free shipping $35 or more.
If they mention that code live20.
Yep. So if they come in the store, it'll be free shipping because they picked it up in the store. I did realize I said that. But if they order it from the store to have it shipped to someone else for Father's Day, free shipping. Covered up.
That was a good way to get around that, is that you offer free shipping if you pick it up in the store. I like that.
Hey,
that's great marketing.
You know what? That's how that works.
Because that's why you're head of marketing over here, huh?
I don't know about head, but yeah, I'm here.
All right. So anyway.
Look at that. Excellent on the free shipping, Roberta. We got you. Tell Chuck I said hi.
I don't know. Well, I guess that's probably about it for today.
Yep.
This product is not made in America, but since it talked about America, we thought it was fitting.
Might as well be honest about it.
That's right. So if you got a truck and you want to honor America, we got truck tailgate cover.
Truck made in America and
Hitch
you want to put a
cover.
hitch cover on it. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to join us. We would like to, take a moment of silence here to definitely remember those who made the ultimate sacrifice, which is what Memorial Day is all about. Thank you very much, and thank you for everyone who's currently serving the front lines as well as our military.
Wait, we just about forgot one of the most important things that this whole Made in America thing started about.
Go.
We were going to talk about our veteran discount.
This is how we do it. This is preparedness.
God bless America and faint memories.
Tell you what. So right now with our current website, there's not a way to sign up for it. We will have that on our future website, which is going to go live very soon. But if you are a veteran or current active military, please give us a call at 800-228-0000. There is a military discount out there. The only thing it doesn't apply to is anything with a cord, a battery, so that's machinery and power tools, and then clearance items and wood. That's it. Everything else, 10% off, no problem. This is a way to say thank you.
Yeah, there are certain manufacturers too that it doesn't apply to, like SawStop or.
Since they have a cord and it's about the same thing.
Yeah, so I mean, but accessories and stuff. But anyway, nonetheless,
that's right.
Call us up. We'd love to get you hooked up because all of the other stuff that is discountable, we want you to take advantage of that. So give us a call. Let us know that you're a veteran, and we salute you.
Thank you so much for your service. I'm Mike Z.
I'm Chris.
Thank you so much for joining us today, and have a great weekend. I always have to walk off to control this.
I always have to wait while he walks off to